There is so much going on in the world. I have continually received the message to remain focused on what is within my control, within my life. That still means any information that comes into your awareness. Because, of course, Arian reminds us that becomes part of your information. We have been operating just within the guidelines and rules for appropriate contact without overstepping. For if we overstep, then we may incur consequences and conflict that would prevent any contact in the future. We do not wish to agitate what has become already a delicate situation. The Eagle Command and Control Center calling you. Lord Ashtar, Commander-in-Chief of the Intergalactic Space Peacekeeping Force, is standing by to speak with you. At the present time, he is on board the command ship Eagle, and the fleet has surrounded Earth. All our ships are invisible at the present time, using our technologies of light bending so that the technologies on Earth are not able to pick up our craft. I send you my blessings as always. Your mind defines your expectations of freedom. If you merely listen to your mind, you have the potential of missing your freedom as it defines and redefines, resists and insists. Being smart. The beautiful mind in concert with the heart creates the symphony of your life. The mind is not the problem. It is a beautiful machine of delineation and choice for Earth living. The ego is not the problem. It is a vehicle of perspective and understanding for Earth living. Balance is key, as these apparatuses are part of the whole creation of your life. What a journey of discovery each blessed being is creating. This is the unconditional nature of the universe, though your dimensional expression has conditions of living upon it. They have been using lawfare to censor and remove opposition. The race is to be helped. The race is coming to its own recognition regarding control and dubious behind-the-scenes players. This knowing reaches off-planet as well, as below, so above. You are becoming enlightened on a global scale, and this guarantees access to advanced methods for not only healing, but all other of society's activities. They are ready for transport. There are more in production, as our goal is to serve just as much of the population as we can. What a delight it is to be back with you after you have had a recession. A great deal has happened in that time since we last spoke. I thought that because we haven't spoken for some time, it would be appropriate to answer the questions that are coming to us from your brothers and sisters on Earth. The first question that is on so many lips is, what is the hold-up? Why is it taking so long? And as we go through the answers, I think you will understand what the cause is. For our beloved brother Jesus and ourselves, there is great concern amongst us of complacency within your brothers and sisters. For those who have been preparing for this great event for upwards of 40 years, and there are many souls like that, they are saying, we prepared for so long and nothing has happened, and now we will go back to our old lives because obviously it's not going to happen. This energy invites you to be flexible enough to integrate the diamond codes as etheric liquid crystalline frequencies. Everything begins in a fluid-like state of movement. And when it reaches the stage where the formation of it decides on its projected outcome, it starts taking on form. These diamond codes have been bestowed upon your planet for years, more intensely since 2014. These specks of diamond-coated light that we suggest you consciously integrate and activate will over time allow a better understanding of this world, thus takes on form according to that which you project to experience. All of life is about experience. As you know, these multifaceted, multidimensional codes carry the purest form of light, making the diamond frequency easiest to relate to. As you are 80% liquid, thus aids each of you to relate to liquid flexibility, which resonates with ease, allowing clearer understanding of the new energy. As you create, embracing these rules of life assists in your manifestation and even your loving ascension beyond them. Life is movement and change. It is constant, as the movement of time displays. Your movement and your change is the unconditional choice that life is. Does it seem at times that you have no choice? You are being ushered through time by life, your co-creative expression of soul and self. I didn't choose to get fired. I didn't choose for my partner to leave. I didn't choose. Consult the soul, for the choice was made with deep love. The clues were there, and the potential is growth and expansion. Life is your eternal partner, expressing through you, not just with you. You have the same eternal nature as life itself, though your physical body plays within the conditions of this dimensional expression. Breathe it in deeply and sit in quiet communion with the soul. You will receive the rejuvenating, exhilarating love and appreciation that is as vast as the universe itself. That is being alive, your physical body experiencing all the ups and downs of duality as it plays the starring role in a universe of love. You may or may not know they come from off-planet that is part of the hold-up. There are some who, for personal gain and power, oppose this. It is a struggle off-world as well as on. What you can do is to continue to hold your belief in the idea that the Pleiadians have the Earth humans' best interests at our heart and core. This has always been true. We do not wish to continually promise and then disappoint. It saddens us so when that occurs. We are people, as you are, and we are related to you in ways that run very deeply in our psyche. Our actions are always propelled by love and nothing else. We would like to continue our conversations a bit more often now, as things begin to accelerate. You have nothing to fear because you have understood the trust in God. The trust is so vital because that was where humanity fell away from God, and they were no longer able to trust God in the beginning. In those earlier talks of preparedness, your teachers talked of all the things you needed to do, how you would find that your electronic technology would no longer work for you in the time of darkness, and to prepare for other forms of warmth and heating with natural wood and gas. Also to have fuel on hand if you have generating machinery, and to have plenty of water for your needs for your body. And for ablutions, and preferably fed by gravity, so you did not have to depend on anything else. There will of course be massive problems for those who haven't looked forward to what is going to happen when the darkness comes, and there will be an amazing amount of fear. But you, as light workers, and all the helpers on Earth will be able to help your brothers and sisters through this difficult time. There are many souls at the present that are saying to me, Lord Ashtar, you have the power to land the fleet. Land the fleet and get on with it. I shared about the great unsettledness and despondency upon your planet. These liquid light codes are thus extensions of that which you truly are. You are infinitely a crystalline flame spirit being, thus highly important to receive, thus visualize these amazing, coded light particles to fill your being and share this with others. The only way you are going to face survival within the current planetary cauldron of confusion, beloveds, is to be flexible. This is the dance of the Aquarian age. Thus, learn to dance with your shadow self for you to become more versatile. Open yourself to new options and choose differently. Beloveds, the frequency of Christ consciousness, as with diamond crystalline light codes, is what the new Earth is about. It is therefore important during your meditations to focus on rescripting a versatile outcome, an adaptive way of integrating new energies that will allow you to be malleable. These codes remind you of your flexibility as a spirit being, a state of freedom and peace where nothing presents a challenge you can't overcome. It is when the limitations of the lower mental field stir uncertainty, insecurity, restriction, and fear that things come across as unreachable and not doable. As we sit to blast being alive, we are following our heart to the bliss of connection with the many facets of life. We are embracing the bittersweet separation that makes touch so thrilling. We are enjoying the mystery as we follow the clues of our soul, seeking greater depths of love in human form. We are choosing with a gusto of win-win solutions abounding, as we allow the brilliant mind to follow the majestic heart. And the question has come from many brothers and sisters. Where does the command come from? Who gives the command? In one simple word, dear ones, it is God. But the command comes down through God's trusted emissaries. And the command comes to the Creator's arm. And then we are asked, but who is the Creator's arm? Where are they? Who are they made up of? The Creator's arm consists of the Elohim. These are amazing beings of light, and whilst you are in the third dimension, it is impossible for you to understand the power and the magnitude of the Elohim. They are creators of the planets. As well as the Elohim, there are those amazing archangels that you have known and loved. Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, and another one that is well known, Sanat Kumara. He is the Elohim of Venus, and for the last 2.5 million years, he has been the planetary logo of Earth. When the command comes from God to the Creator's arm, and it is stepped down to me, the fleet will land. Beloved ones, so fast that you will think it is almost like the speed of light. In the book you read, you are becoming a galactic human. You were able to read about the intentions of the Syrian planet, but as well as that, there are literally thousands of planets and star systems that are standing by to do the very same as your brothers and sisters from Sirius. Don't think as you are a master of journaling you've done it all. Opportunities are about to shift into a new enhanced frequency for manifestation. The Divine Feminine is very present as she aids in bringing through these new codes, especially those of gentle expansion. This encourages you to be the gentle observer. Let your creative juices flow. Embrace the connecting portals and set the intent for these codes to bless every cell of your being, which will allow true transformation. At most times, all you need do to be in the right place and time is to be still, which facilitates mind expansion. The veils between worlds are thinning. Thus set the intent for your intuition to be your guide as you surrender into the gifts of liquid love. The fifth dimension, where your aim is at, is all about seeing, communicating, and meditating through higher levels of inner knowing within the third eye, telepathic in its frequency. As this tap into the sixth dimension, things become even more fluid, thus flexible. You work within third and fourth dimensional energies during sleep and awake states. Don't let lower the 4D and 3D hinder you from reaching out towards the higher 4D and beyond. Hence, working with the third eye becomes like breathing.